15 flirting tips to get a guy to like you. Bedroom secrets to keep him coming back for more. How to get a guy to ask you out in 9 sneaky ways. When did dating become so complicated? There's a list of all these unspoken things of what you can or cannot do, what you should or shouldn't say, what secrets to reveal, and which mysteries to keep hidden deep. The question is, when am I too easy or when am I too difficult? Should I chase or should I let him chase me? Is there an appropriate level of thirst before I am labeled as desperate? Why is it the more I become interested, the more he pulls away? As social media increases, our sense of security decreases. The technology that links us is the very thing that disconnects us. Maybe I'll like his status. Maybe I'll favorite his photos. Maybe I could send a flirty Snapchat. I could send him a text to wish him luck for the day. I'll follow him on Instagram and Twitter. I'll do whatever I can so that he knows that I am alive. Maybe he didn't see it. Maybe he didn't see my message. No, I see his icon right beside the text. He saw my message, but maybe he didn't. Maybe he was busy. Maybe I am coming up with all of these excuses to figure out why he is not replying. And while you're waiting and waiting, the entire process repeats until it's over and over and over again, and you're stuck in this cycle of insanity. With so many ways to be connected, we've multiplied our options for rejection. When did dating become so critical? You need 3 references, otherwise you are crazy. You need 3 references to prove that you are not a hoe and that you are loyal. You need 3 references begging you to take a chance on someone like me. There has to be a record, a log, some kind of documentation on why my past relationships failed, why it is not my fault. Dating has transformed and evolved into something new. There isn't a real guide or list of instructions. As we step into a world where everything's fast, we forget how to take things slow. With a swipe of your finger, you can go through a list of people in the entire city to decide who's hot and who's not. When everything is instant, minutes of waiting, you can feel like hours, and hours can feel like an eternity. Confessions, they're the worst. But why? How? What sense does that make? 4-lettered words are always the most difficult to say. You could say that your sweet kisses and your hugs and your touch has transformed my affection into lust, a mental drug that keeps me up at night. It is easier to think that someone craves you, that they desire you, than the fact that I like you. I feel a great sense of happiness knowing that I will see you again, even for a brief moment, even if we do not exchange words. Your existence brings me joy. Your voice, your smile, everything about you sends chills up my spine, and my heart beats as fast as a hummingbird's wings. And the idea that this could morph into something more terrifies me, because love is a scary 4-letter word, because you don't fly into love, you fall. Even falling isn't so bad, because for a moment it's as though you're floating, going along with the current in a cloud of bliss. No, the worst part about falling is when reality hits, because then falling means shattering, crumbling, and breaking. Falling means vulnerability. Falling equals pain. No, I would rather fly into love, because love isn't supposed to make you numb. Love isn't something to hunt for or something to find. It grows, it shapes, it molds, it improves you, it inspires. And yet we build up these walls to keep us safe, because love is treated like an illness, a disease of the mind. It is the vulnerability. It's the act of falling with only trust as your safety net. But love can make us stronger, braver. It can make us wiser and also stupid at the same time, because it gives us meaning. Love is selfless. It's light. It's warmth. It's something that can't be invented. It's not fabricated. It can't be regulated. It just happens. And it catches you off guard. So maybe instead of focusing on dating, there needs to be a guide on falling, because I would rather soar and glide than to plunge into love.